What's up? Huh? Yeah. What's up? Did you fall in love today? I think you did, didn't you? Huh? I know. Oh. Well, we can give you a treat. Hang on a second. We can give you a treat. Good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome. Bear with me just one moment. Treats must be served to the loo. It's right there. What's that? There we go. Oh dear. What's that? What if I gave you two? What are you gonna do then? Huh? Aw. Anyway, good morning, everyone. Good morning, and I hope you're having a nice, smooth Wednesday wherever you are currently. The plan this morning is to play a bit of Space Engineers, dropping first into creative mode, because I want to redesign the front of my ship before I really commit to building it, and then discover that I might want to make changes which are just harder to do once it's already assembled. So please know that on the YouTube side of things are going well. It's the second week of work on what is effectively a video essay segment on the survival game genre, more specifically a game called The Isle. I'm hoping it will be good. I'm gonna level with you here. I'm not sure right now. It's gonna be a case of proof will be in the pudding. I'll make the thing and then you guys can tell me. But please forgive my indulgence, I suppose, while I work on something that isn't a bullshittery, just so I don't go insane. So yes, I hope everyone's okay. What's it? You watched the old Divinity streams? Says Zoob, and damn, Womble really was wearing that shirt 3 years ago. Which one? You can't see my shirt. Which shirt? The fleece? Oh, I've got like two of these. Yeah, no, actually, now that you mention it, I think this one is more than 3 years old. It's a comfy fleece. It's a comfy fleece. Thank you, Cruzgore. Cruz Igor? Or Cruzagore? Thank you very much. So yes, also, please know that this morning, Lulu bumped into a Pomeranian, which is one of those small fluffy dogs in the park. And I'm pretty sure she fell in love. So this small 1-year-old female Pomeranian, the two of them played together in a really adorable fashion. They were rolling over each other and basically snuggling on the floor. The two of them would roll on their backs and then realize that both of them were on their backs. So then they would sort of roll over sideways and then just spend time mouthing each other. But it was very hard to separate them because the two of them were just thick as thieves immediately. She was really into this Pomeranian. So yeah, hopefully they'll meet again. But yeah, she's quite tired. She's had a good play. Good play indeed. Bear with me, my phone is doing wibbles. Let's have a look. Okay. Why is my phone doing wibbles? Is it the dog sitter? No, it's just the Twitch. I need to switch these off. Notifications doing notification things. Okay. So, good morning and welcome. Right, you need to rest, young lady. I'll give you 2 more treats and that's it. Then you gotta bog off. 2 more treats, then you can bog off. Right. Okay, so this is creative mode in Space Engineers. What I'm doing right now is I'm just fiddling with the front design of my ship. Thank you, Sea Beetle. Thank you very much, Sea Beetle. I'm just gonna turn down that notification sound. It's a bit too loud. Sorry, bear with me just one moment. I think it's gone and... Yeah, let me just turn that down. Sorry, it's gonna up the whole volume. Turn that down there. Cool, there we go. Right. Oh, dog's bogged off. Okay. Thank you, Assassin Will, Sea Beetle, Caruso, Randy Randerson, Snorkel Dink Toodle Snort, Iron Freak, Titus Illuminatus, and Fellfire and Chainsaw. Thank you all of you for subbing. You're extremely kind to me. Thank you for your generosity, everybody. Right. So, let's crack on then. So, when it comes to the front of the ship, I was redesigning the bridge to be less like a rectangle, just a random rectangle, and I was going to have it look a bit sexier. So what I've done is I've gone into the main part of the ship and I've knocked out this wall, which previously separated it, purely for functional reasons, to make sure that if I lose pressure to the bridge in the event of an impact, then then the rest of the ship does not depressurize, but honestly I shouldn't worry about that too much. Okay, so yes, I was going to have like a walkway over to the bridge command console, I suppose, so where I'd actually drive the thing. Vents and stuff up here. Main cargo bay underneath the deck. In fact, we could always have two cargo bays mounted in the middle. Actually, no, I shouldn't forget about the jump drive. We need to keep this inside, so this is probably where the jump drive is going to go. Thank you, Fat Cubed. Thank you very much, Fat Cubed. Thank you. Okay. We have rows of hydrogen engines burning this way. Yeah, let's just focus on the front for now. We can always rip off the back and rework it later. Okay. Indeed, Birdie. This will be like the 4th iteration of this vessel. I like it. I like just seeing things evolve. Okay, there we go. So that's symmetry mode enabled. Oops, what's happened? My controls appear to have locked up. Oh no, it's because I didn't switch my jetpack on. Because I'm stupid. Thank you, Duckslayer, and hi there, Duckslayer. Thank you very much. Okay, so get rid of these missile turrets for now. What I was going to do in a bit is I was going to have these go a bit lower, I think. So these pontoons, I suppose. Let me just get the general layout in my head. So I was going to have them come down round about here. And then what I was probably going to do is sort of underneath them I was going to conceal some downwards facing hydrogen thrusters. Okay, so what I also wanted to do, I had this idea. If I just poke through here for a second. So what is through here? If I were to put a row of spotlights, hang on a second, offset spotlight. So if I were to put these like this, right? Do they stay here or do they go flying? Thank you, Jabari. Thank you very much, Jabari. Thank you kindly. Oh, hello. Oh, does that imply that they're not actually attached? Okay. So if I were to put some spotlights there, I've got to be a little bit cautious, I think, because yeah, I'd have to seal this off. Maybe that's a bit... Oh, I might as well just go forward then, if I wanted this to be part of the bridge. Extend this forward. So I was thinking of having these spotlight, like an ambient light sort of thing. It'll make sense in a minute, I think, I hope. Hang on. Let's move this forward, right? Thank you, Hi Bear X. Thank you very much, Hi Bear. Okay, spotlight's already there. Pop them here instead. Okay. And then what I was thinking of doing, in fact, put them one further. Oopsie. So yeah, how's everyone? You all okay? Everybody having a nice morning? Okay. Then do this. Like that. Birdie said, you got your plant this morning, and I cried when I saw it. It's so beautiful. Ah. Is it beautiful though, or are you just like being weird? It is, says Birdie. Ah, good. Congratulations on your plant. Try not to kill it. Or feed it vodka. The dog has returned. Birdie's posted a picture of her plant. Let's have a look. Ah. Okay. It's one solitary leaf poking up from a plant pot, Birdie. She will grow. It's a she. Okay, right. Oh, unable to place. There we go. Cool. Well, I hope you and the plant will be very happy together. No, it doesn't look as good as I was hoping. Hang on. What if I made these also extend this way, like this? Yeah, and then do like a rounded top, just like that, really. What can I have in the middle, though? Window system? Put a window for now. This could be like my bedroom or something. Window 1 by 1. Hang on. 1x2 sloped. 1x2 flat, I guess. 1x2 flat. Try that. Pet Lulu now. I think I just need to ignore her. She's begging for treats. Hey, sweet pea. She's had a ton of treats. And we went to the pet shop and we got some nice treats. Maybe she knows that. Maybe she's like, ooh, if I beg hard enough, maybe I can get a really, really good treat. Well, it's not going to work, honey bunny. Ain't going to work. I'm immune to you. Not really. Might work, to be honest. Right. How should I do this window then? Let's just flip it here for now. Do the 1x2 slope flat. 1x2 flat inverted, just for now. Can always change it. There we go. Oh, there'd be a huge gap there. Alright, yeah, I definitely need to rework that. Thank you, Tomfo. Thank you very much, Tomfo. Okay. Yeah. And then the spotlights on the front, if I just remotely interface with it. Spotlights. Okay. And then change all spotlights. So let's up their intensity. Offset rate, so reduce their radius. Change their color. There we go. Not green. Get like a nice deep yellow. No blinking. Yeah, they're a bit like, yeah. Make it lighter. Spotlights. More white. There we go. More white in there. Reduce the intensity. Yeah. Okay. Again, we're just playing, really. I might decide that I don't like it in a bit. Indeed, this is creative mode, boysies. So for those not familiar with Space Engineers, normally you take resources in order to build the blocks, but by just going into creative mode, it's like Minecraft. Exact same thing, you can just place it down immediately with no cost. The difference between this and Minecraft, though, is that you can actually take the design for this into Space Engineers and just paint by numbers on a projection, which is what I plan to do. So I just want to get the look of it right before I spend spend time assembling it. Are those lobster claws you see? No. So these are going to be sort of. I was going to have like crude. I'm going to be honest, not entirely sure what they're going to be for now. Beyond hydrogen thruster lifting things. Hang on. So yeah, let's work on these now. So symmetry mode is enabled. So if we would look at it from here, so if we pretend that we're a crew member walking around in what will be crew area, so presumably another set of stairs leading down here. Let's just put those in for now. Stairs, right? We'll put them facing this way. We'll put like a platform or something. There we go. Can I do that? Do I have the room? I might not have the room. Yeah, I'm just going to bang my head. Okay. What about... So yeah, what else is going on really? Not much this morning, so just went for, yeah, like this. Ooh, weird, no gravity. Went for a nice walk, got a coffee, and oh yeah, this could be like my personal ready room or something. Hang on. Interior. So let's put down a internal block. Yeah, this could be like captain's room. A nice, view of the front of the ship. Bit of a low ceiling, but then again, it is a ship. That's the bridge. Cool. Thank you, Dadushi. Thank you very much, Dadushi. Dudushi? Dudashi. Thank you very much, Dudashi. Thank you. What kind of coffee do I get? I'm rather partial to mochas, personally. I just like mochas. They're chocolatey. Sorry, if you're not familiar, it's hot chocolate mixed in. So, chocolatey and coffee-y. I like them. Okay. Right, let's clear up the debris a second. Hi there, Meisger in Germany. Hello indeed. Hope you're well. I hope Germany's well. Okay, so if we put... So what is this going to look like then? Put square bricks for now. Where are the thrusters going to sit? Let's find some hydrogen thrusters. Okay. Hi there, SWAT Knight. Hello indeed, SWAT Knight. ZF SWAT Knight is in the chat, everyone. Feel free to say hi. So these are pretty chunky, aren't they? Right, so if we were to put them here, just for now as a temporary thing. Okay, and then conceal them. Build around them. Maybe even lift them up a little bit. Get their exhaust higher. So one block higher. It's around here. Okay. Right. So just build around them for now. Okay. And then this will be where the incoming fuel will, yeah, this is where we'll feed it. That does leave it a bit vulnerable to any bump from underneath though, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, so just have the lower part of the nozzle showing. And then maybe put some landing legs down there so we don't get caught. Take off those landing legs here. Don't forget the rear guns. Yeah. And then we can have a crew area here if we wished. Bird's eye of the ship. So this is what it looks like from above. One of the engines has been chipped off the back there. To be honest, these engines, I don't really want the atmospheric engines. I want hydrogen, but just maintaining enough fuel back at my base has proved to be difficult. Ice is not. There's not a lack of ice. It's just I'm having trouble bringing it home. Okay. Yes, King. Yeah, I'm just trying to come up with the basic frame. I'll just fix the this first. Okay. Thruster. Sci-fi one. Yeah, just go with the sci-fi one. Okay. Cool. Is Birdie off? Take care, Birdie. Have a lovely morning. Am I making it worse and worse? Well, it's creative mode. I'm just being creative. Okay. That's the whole idea. You make something from your imagination. Okay, so let's now start thinking about... So yeah, I'm feeling a bit inspired by what Tom did with all of his half blocks. I think it was very good. So let's start using more of those. So Tom kept using lots of half slopes and stuff, and I think it was quite impressive. So what happens if I put down some half slopes? So that's not physically attached to the thruster. I best be careful. Like this. How do I get it? There we go. Roll. Put something in the corner. I'll work that out in a minute. There's a whole bunch of blocks here that I've never really dealt with. Ooh. Okay. Go with a regular slope. No, it's not quite attached. Hi there, Sissy Voss. Welcome indeed. Welcome. Yeah, alas, forgive me, there's not really much happening this week. When everything's going to plan, I suppose, there's not really much to mention on the editing front. It's just a case of editing continues. What's wrong with that? Hang on. Just get that attached up. But yeah, work is fine. Just editing cracking on. I'm playing around with lots of Adobe After Effects right now. Just trying to get some big compositions done. Yeah. They're turning out okay so far. Lots of little icons moving around, parented to one another, so sort of inheriting their properties for the sake of movement. How could we stylize the front of that a bit? Maybe have the same window grates? Like this? Thank you, Mooring. Thank you very much, Mooring. Thank you kindly. Moorington Bear, even. Thank you, Moorington. Sorry, what's wrong? There we go. Do that. Right. What weapons am I slamming on here? That is a good shout. I did forget about the weapon systems that I was going to mount here. Maybe that would be a good idea to leave blank here. If I were to leave a turret, a large mounted turret here. Let's leave, hang on a second, some blocks here to indicate where I'm going to mount that turret. And it will require ammunition. So how big are they? Are they 3x3? So if we pretend that that's a turret block facing forward, like imagine a battleship turret with its, well, its, what's the word for it? Like gun barrel, like independent gun barrels. So the actual turret sits there, but then on top of the turret there's three independently firing, well, barrels, bores. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, I like it. Wouldn't I want the connection to the ship to be heavily armored? Yeah, not a bad shout either. Need to be careful, make sure there's not like a single little bit of thin armor. Yeah. Cool. Try to mount some under the ship as well. Yeah, the thruster will be there though. Oh, now that I've cleared the front, yeah, we could have like a big main battery. Like a really, really big main battery mounted here. I mean, I need to be careful not to land on it though. But yeah, that could like huge gun mounted underneath. Oh, that could be cool. Imagine that. Like you turn around to fight something and they're like, nah, he's a little chip. Then you're like, surprise, motherfucker. Boom. You've got like a 600, what was it? Like a, what's the highest caliber you can get in Space Engineers? One of those massive guns, not the lasers. Okay. Anyways, keep playing with the design. Right, so Shift P. What's the dog doing? Yeah, she's bogged off. She's fine. She's tired. She's had a good run around. Ah, dear. Yeah, I need to clean the oven. So immediately after the stream, I need to go and get some cleaning foam, get some rubber gloves on, and go and start scrubbing the oven because I want to make some sea bass on a bed of roast potatoes and sliced tomatoes, covered in olive oil and with various herbs. And also I need to buy a lemon from the nearby shop so I can put slices in the sea bass. The trouble is my oven is quite filthy, and last time I used it, it was basically just, hey, you want your flat to be filled up with smoke? No. Tough titties, says the oven. And before I knew what I was, yeah, I was all the windows open, me flailing around beneath the fire alarm with a plastic plate, trying to not call, yeah, trying to like go no, don't, because it's a building-wide fire alarm. So anyway, so that's my oven telling me that it needs a clean. Right. So what am I doing here then? So shall I do another window like this, and then do a diagonal window like that? You may as well repeat the same thing. Okay. Sunset says, my oven actually tells me when it needs a turbo clean and it refuses to work until you do it. For real? Refuses to work until you do it? I'm not clean enough. You cannot have food. What? I'm starving. No, you cannot eat. I forbid it. Right. What am I going to put here? Aha. Eee. Okay. Doesn't look as good. So what have I done around there? So let's just repeat that design. Actually, I need to extend it a little bit, don't I? Because of the... Oh, no, we'll just hang on. Fuck it. Creative mode, let's just play. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Okay, then I'm going to extend the side of the gun out like this. Hang on. That. No. There we go. Yeah, doesn't quite match, does it? What was in my head was something like this. It's a sort of skirting for the gun. That could work. A bit like that. Let's take that off and put some slopes instead. Yeah, take these. Oh, that. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's nice. Okay. We can go there. Half block. Repeat the design. Something better. What's that? Draco says this is why you eat out so much, it keeps your smart oven from getting snarky. I will punish you by not using you. Not really sure what to put in this corner. Could just leave it. Hang on. Okay. So it's going to look a bit different with the gun mount there, to be honest. Let's just repeat the design under here. So pull that forward. And here's what I wonder. Could we put a physical walkway inside here? So if you're a crew member, could you come down here like maintenance and sort of walk around it like that? Okay. Yeah, this is a bit of a weakness. Look, like one block, one good shot here, and boom, that whole thing is ripped off. So, yeah, we're going to have to put pontoons, I suppose, attaching it to the side. Yeah, it's looking a bit more unique now, isn't it? Instead of just like a rectangular window and then that's it. It's looking like it's, hang on. Let's go in underneath here then. So let's put in... And we can always trade some of this out with some heavy armor later. Pro tip though, don't just build in heavy armor because, oh my god, it's so fucking weighty, especially in an atmosphere. If you build something out of heavy armor, it's not going to land safely. It's just going to explode. Okay, pop that there. Light armored corner maybe? How does that look? Put another one of these. Indeed, heavy armor is heavy. It's also very expensive in the survival mode because it requires cobalt grids. Now, the cobalt itself isn't particularly hard to acquire, but it does take a while to refine, and each individual block, I think, takes 50 of these grids. They are heavy. 50 of them. I don't even think you can carry 50 of them. So you have to install them with a builder ship. Oh, it's yeah. That's a lot. That's a... 50 for each individual block. So if you made 300 blocks, yeah. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit rubbish there, doesn't it? Try these ones. Not using enough of the half blocks, am I? I said that I was inspired by Tom's, but then I'm not actually using them. Should really do that, shouldn't I? Where are the half blocks? these things here. Okay. Yeah, okay, so gun turret on the top, hydrogen thruster inside. Mustn't forget the internals, they're super important. And also the ammo for the... Yeah, so the turret's ammo is going to come from underneath here. So let's just get them hooked up. In fact, maybe we should get them up into the command deck as quickly as we can. Then it's going to mess up the aesthetics. Yeah, probably country. It's just I want to get the design right before I move it into survival and start building it. Conveyor tubes. So this will be the fuel and also the ammunition. Conveyor. Where is it? Sorry, junction. There it is. Yeah. Okay. Start picking some pipes. Symmetry mode is on. Yep. Right. And then, where's it going to go? Poke a hole in there. We just push this pipe back for a second. Okay. And then move these batteries out the way. Let's replace the jump drive because this is an important core element. So the jump drive will allow for faster than light travel. So wherever this goes, it's got to stay safe. Let's mount it underneath the front grille. And then put the conveyor tubes underneath it. So we're looking at the jump drive straight down. Okay. So there we go. That's an interior wall. Conveyor junction. There we go. Did I manage to salvage all of the components of the crashed ship last night? Most of the components. There's still some wreckage on the floor. Need to go back and continue the salvage operation. There we go. And this will be turret ammunition and also the fuel. Right. Coming in this way. Whoopsie. Pop that there. There, and then we'll put a junction in the middle. Where is it? Conveyor tube. Conveyor junction. Oops, have I put it into... Yep, wrong size. There we go. Cool. Yeah, and then we'll just have like a wall or a window there or something. Let me just put a damn gravity generator. It's a bit of a pain moving around. Hang on. Won't live there. There we go. Oh. I can hear the ship stressing. Something just fell down in the gravity. Oh, there's a window. Like a moth. Just smashed into the window. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's coming on, isn't it? So I'd like to move this whole bit forward. Yeah. Seal that up, make it look good. I need to maintain the bridge's visibility. Oh, hello. Oh, that was already damaged. Symmetry doesn't work on the left side. Did I switch off? Oh, of course. I switched off the symmetry mode for the jump drive, didn't I? Oops. My bad. Let's just fix that. Symmetry mode is back on. Cool. Thank you, chat. And we'll just go from this side. Ah. Okay. I don't know what that is, Lord Knight. What's an AKG? A weapon? Hang on. Pop that there. Cool, cool. Yeah. Crew area. Control consoles. Oh, I see. AKG is a headphones company. I see. Ooh. Whoopsie. Didn't mean to do that. Gravity generator. Thank you, Just Camp. Thank you very much, Just Camp. Alright. Let's get rid of that. Can this be internal? Hang on. Already got those. Interior walls. It just looks a bit nicer. The flooring here. See? Got these nice, tasteful looking lights. For your crew members to walk around and be like, ah, those are some tasteful lights. Okay. Then here's our walkway. Do we need this up top? Take it out for now. That's part of the superstructure, isn't it? Oh, we can just remove that. Oh, that looks so much better. Look at it. This is my ship. This is the Meridian. Nice and open plan now. Okay. Put in some nice atmospheric lights as well. So what's here? Hang on. Open part of the deck. So the main gun would be here. Thank you, Ikrian. Thank you very much, Ikrian. Thank you. Hope you're well. For those joining the stream, I'm just building the basic design of a ship before I import the design into survival mode and start trying to build it. 1 minute. Windows, I've already got them on the list, haven't I? Yes, I do. Window left. Are they the right way round? Hang on. Yeah, I think that's correct. Are these handholdy bars meant to be on the inside or the outside, though? How does pressurization work in the game? So effectively the different... Well, some blocks are quite obviously not pressurized, but most of them are. And if once you... Well, hang on, let me get into this room. Once you have a room like this, if you look at the vents there, so the light on the vent will indicate whether or not the room is sealed. Green is sealed, yellow is not at all. Actually, sorry, is that true? I don't know if green is sealed, but green certainly means pressurized. It will auto-pressurize if it can, so just leave the vent on and it will, yeah, go green if it can fill it with air. Hang on a minute. Let me just... Nah, there's still too many holes. I can't really demonstrate. But yeah, so long as I've plugged all of the holes, I'll be able to pressurize the room, and then will no longer need to have my visor down, and therefore I do not need to carry any oxygen with me, any oxygen bottles. I can use my full inventory if I'm operating in a, yeah, oxygen-rich environment. Oh, did I? Just camp. Thank you, Lucky Wolf. I'm so sorry, Lucky Wolf. Thank you very much, Lucky Wolf. Thank you for subbing. Apologies. Right, switch off symmetry mode for a second there. Why can't I build here? Interior wall. Something appears to be blocking. Oh, it's the window, I see. Right. So let's fix this window. So captain's quarters. Let me just put down something. Desk corner, bed. Armory, lockers, planters, a couch. Toilet, couch corner, a desk. There we go. Captain's desk. Couch can be over there. There's a black leather couch in the corner of my... That's okay. Bed is over here. How does that work? Hang on. How does that work? Oh, I see. So that can be mounted on the ceiling if I wanted to. I'll get rid of that for now. Yeah. Cool. And the crew members, yeah, get to go in. I'm very disappointed. Your quarterly performance has been awful. Terrible. Press the button. Piston opens, pulls them out, physically out the ship. They go flying off into space. Okay. So window here. What should we go with? Diagonal window. Right, window 1x2. I don't think we have any 1x3s, do we? Shall I just go with the 1x1 flat and then do this? So attach it here. Like this, and then just lift it like that. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Yeah, that middle bit doesn't look as good now, does it? Hang on. So take out that bit. What if we move the whole thing forward? So put a light armor block here, right? then... Wedge, maybe? No. Yeah, maybe just leave it. Looking cool though, isn't it? I like it. So pretend that there are big turrets there on the red blocks. Also, bear with me, sorry. This is the track that has the weird, I'm going to be much louder than everything else. Turn that down there. Yeah, for some reason it's like twice the volume on the playlist. It's weird. Okay. No, this is a playlist, what is it? The former streamer Julia Saori. This is her SoundCloud. She had like a trippy chill playlist, which I listen to when I play space games because I like it. Ah, there we go. So those thrusters now have fuel. Lovely. So yeah, pretend that there's a huge turret mount here. Okay, so let's now get these pontoons on proper. Heavy armor. We're definitely going to need some heavy armor now. We cannot risk these being ripped off. Pop that there. Pop that there. Pop that there. Okay, like so. Oh, did I switch symmetry? Ah, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Symmetry mode back on. There we go. Heavy armor block. Oh, cool. I wonder if we can make these a particular texture as well, just to indicate that they're part of like a superstructure. I don't want to get like all these DLC clean armor. What does that look like? Camouflage. Really? Concrete armor? No. Carbon fiber armor. Shame there's no like hazard warning lights or anything. Like this, you know, like. I suppose I could just, yeah. Hang on, make them the same yellow as up here. I can't quite reach in. Never mind. Okay. Ensuring that I highlight the vital parts of the ship for enemy attackers. Absolutely, yeah. So yeah, to pretend that there's a turret mount there, firing forward. Still some bits exposed, and I want to do the underside. And then, yeah, here we'll have some big-ass gun. Or maybe just to start with, the same caliber here. So 3 forward-facing guns. Why am I live? Why not? I was going to play it offline anyway, Predator. Why not stream it? Okay. Oh, it's looking good so far, though, don't you think? I like it. Bear with me, just having a quick drink. I might also pop the kettle on for another coffee in a moment. Right. Is that properly sealed? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. To be honest, though, let's get another. Get a half block there. That can look way better. Make sure I'm not. Yeah, make sure I'm using light armor though. Don't go crazy. Right. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Actually, that looks way cooler. Holy crap. Actually, now the juxtaposition. What if I did this? then Shift P. Nah. I thought it looked like a metal arm or something. It's like grabbing the side of the structure. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, the underside looks a bit rubbish. Definitely need to improve this. So let's do that now. So, I can safely... I'm going to just Shift Control B, just blueprint it, just in case I cock it up. Okay, let me just shave that away. Alright. So, let's now bring this forward. Forward and up, like that. So, we'll do... Ah! I've just had a cool idea. Holy shit. Bear with me. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to go... Right. Light armor. Okay. Same spotlights facing down. So I've got like an underlight, like my superstructure is underlit as it comes into land. I could even repeat that up here, couldn't I? So just some light orange, like a yellow glow as we come into land. Then do the same window design here. Hang on. So anyone looking down as we come into land will be like, ooh. Okay. Yeah, that could look quite cool coming into land. It's not done yet. Okay. Pop this here. Am I going to have an emergency rear-facing missile launcher? Well, we've already... well, they're not there now because I crashed, but there's 2 mounted guns that are here and here. These have full ability to... So, effectively, how I've built the ship, combat-wise, is that most guns can forward fire. So, that will be able to forward fire. These will. The underside carriage will. So long as the target is a few kilometers away, all of our guns will be able to fire down the length of the ship. It also gives us a relatively thin forward-facing profile. This also means that these back guns will be able to turn and fire backwards. So can these underside point defense turrets, so anti-fighter turrets, that are firing all over the place. And on the tail, here, I mount 2 point defense laser systems, which are just spinning around, firing wherever they want to fire, shooting down small drones. There was a moment, I believe it was off stream, sadly, where a drone came charging at me at speed in space, and a single shot from one of my Mac guns destroyed it immediately. But of course, due to the way that Space Engineers physics works, the debris kept on flying towards me. So all of a sudden, my cockpit was showered in debris. It was the most impressive thing I've ever seen in Space Engineers. Just these pieces of drone just going thonk against the front of the cockpit, raining down. Like a moment from Battlestar Galactica. You know, what do you hear, Starbuck? Nothing but the rain, as the pieces of metal ping against her cockpit. Yeah, it was cool. Okay. Right, so let me just finish the underside. Oh, Battlestar... Yes, the ending, Urles. Am I ranting about that again? No, I shouldn't rant about that again. Or should I? The ending was difficult. For those just joining the stream, I rant about it often, so I wind up people. Because they're like, not again, talk about something else. Oh dear. Right. What's the dog doing? Yeah, she's nice and peaceful. Okay. Cool. I like it. I like the blockiness of it. It looks very It looks quite space truckery in a way. It's not like sleek and smooth. It's kind of like, well, it's a ship. It gets the job done. Should I have these antennas as well or take them off? I feel that the front bow will lose a lot of... I have to have them all. Why not? Yeah. Alright. Let's bring this forward. Seal this gap here. And then put in what I just had there. Where is it? Yeah, I like it. So what was it I mentioned about possible crew maintenance hatch? Where would they walk if I did have one? Is it now blocked by this? Hang on. Oh, stuck. Okay. So if we did have the ability to walk around like a gantry on the inside. Thank you, Jurassic Mike. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jurassic. Yeah, so like performing repairs if needs be. Where would it come out? I can hear the dog snoring. Hey, sweetie. I know you're not snoring. How you doing? Yes. Hey, sweet pea. Hi. No, I'll leave her alone. Yeah, she's happy though. Apparently yesterday she had a lot of fun up and down the nearby golf course when she went with the dog sitter. Yeah, she had a good roam as the sun was setting alongside a smaller puppy. So for those who aren't familiar, I would send her away Monday to Friday to a nearby family who had a nice big, well, they've got a nice big garden, and they had an older dog that she could get some socialization from. Unfortunately, that older dog has passed away recently, which is a bit of a shame. And they've since, after some time, they picked up a small puppy. So the roles have been completely reversed now. So Lulu is the one providing socialization to the small puppy. Yeah, I get the impression she's sometimes annoyed by the puppy, but it's good. She's a big sister. Yeah. But they have fun. They run around like crazy. Okay. Considering how long this is taking, imagine how long it's going to take to piece together the materials and the tools. Quite an undertaking. What, the ship? Nah. Consider that I've already built a ship. So all of this is pre-built in the survival mode. I made it previously. However, it had a very nasty crash. It ran out of fuel and fell from quite a height, like half a kilometer. And so it's very severely damaged, and I'm effectively salvaging it, so pulling out the usable components, and we'll just be painting using welders this ship. I've already started the back end. Okay, so let's come this round here. It is good though. If you're watching and you're on the fence when it comes to this game, I do strongly recommend it. It is basically just Minecraft in space. If you want to get the general tone. If you enjoy Minecraft, you'll enjoy this. Instead of building houses, you build a spaceship, which immediately gives it a very different tone. Many other sort of voxel-based building stuff where you've got get some wood, get some stone, they often just fall into the trap of replicating the exact same mouthfeel of the product that they're inspired by. And you're never going to make your own mark if you do that. You're really not. This one, space, gravity, physics, all that stuff, it makes it something much more, its own thing. But nevertheless, don't get me wrong, it is very Minecraft inspired. Like if you've played Minecraft, you've played this. Okay. Let's now pull that off. Okay. Thank you, Amber. Amber in Wonderland. Thank you, Amber. Cool. Put that there. But where is... Sorry, where is that going to connect to? I didn't have a plan for that. You know, we don't necessarily have to have it connect to the insides of the ship. We could... This maintenance... So there's already a maintenance walkway here. Back when I first built this on the other server, there was a docking port here. So you'd board the ship... like here, sorry? You'd physically board the ship by climbing onto a pontoon and going up to the door here. So I could just have this continue down as like a... Well, thinking about it, this could be the docking thing. I could have like a ladder that lets you climb up aboard the ship. No orbital mechanics room. So everything is effectively fixed in place unless it's like speeding in one direction. As in, there's nothing... The planets aren't moving. The asteroids are not moving. Hilariously, the thing that is moving is the sun. Was it heliocentric? Is that the right term? Yeah. So the Earth appears to be the center of this Space Engineers universe, and the sun is rotating around it, which is geocentric. Sorry, heliocentric is the sun, isn't it? Geocentric. Sorry. Yeah, geocentrists, they would love Space Engineers. They're like, yes. Right. Sorry, what was I doing? I was trying to figure out how this will work. Maybe I shouldn't worry about that right now. Let me just, hang on. Let me just do this. Put down some half slopes here. Like that. Okay. And then... Nah, it doesn't look very good there. Okay. Could just put a ladder or something for now. Tell you what, I'll park the maintenance hatch idea. Could always put that in later. Let's just get the thing physically attached. So let's put that there. Repeat the same design. Okay. Oh god, honey bunny, the dog's farted. It's horrendous. Oof. Right. There we go. Kira, I think I've got like 3 drill bros currently on the surface of the planet. There's a few of them. They're very useful though. One's on the alien planet, one's crashed somewhere on the Earth planet, and the other one is back at the base. Okay. Sorry, what am I doing? Wrong thing. There we go. Heavy armor? Bear with me. We can always modify it later with heavy armor. Like, heavy armor would probably be very prudent. Oh, sorry, now I see what you're saying. Heavy armor here for the connectors. I think we'll be okay. Heavy armor is probably going to be very prudent on this slope here. Maybe this front slack bit. And absolutely, yeah, the bridge section here. This should definitely be heavy armor. Because if we are going into a slugfest against another ship, this front section will be taking the hits. And conveniently, yeah, so the pontoons will be shielding the engines a little bit. Especially the turrets. In fact, thinking about that, maybe even a bit of heavy armor skirting, like here, to protect the atmosphere engines. So any incoming shells will be coming straight from the front, hopefully. So point the front towards the enemy. Yeah, forgive me though, Edible. I don't really want to use blast doors. Maybe it's changed, but they were a bit... Like, some people would play Space Engineers and they would just stack blast doors all over their vessel. And it was just a bit, It felt a bit min-maxing, you know? So blast doors were these enormous, heavy, crazy high armor doors, and people would just and people would put welders in massive grids behind them to self-repair. It's fine, you can do that. I'm not trying to knock anyone's build. It's just... I want to make something from my imagination. I don't just want to min-max the current... meta. Right. Maybe I should tuck that in a bit. Hang on. Do that. Yeah, and then just put the window. I kind of like it. Yeah, I like the blocky look to it. Very industrial, very like, oh, here's a titanium sheet that's been welded here because we're building a ship, not making a work of art. Yeah. What do you think? Yeah, again, pretend that red block is a turret. A massive turret mount. Looks kind of cool. Although I think, I'm pretty sure that window's back to front, isn't it? Can I just... Where's the window? Hang on. Window wall. Isn't it supposed to be like that? Right? Or is that... Oh no, maybe it is right. Left wall. Left right? Let me do the middle bit. Hang on. Middle bit. Window wall. Window wall. Okay, so the bars... Oh no! Oh no, that's right. No, that's right. Okay. That's not the right side though, is it? Window wall, window left. No, window right. Piss. Why does that look not aligned properly? That's not aligned properly. Yeah, it looks off-center, doesn't it? No, don't put a sofa there. What the fuck? Window right. Window left. Neither of them look right. The middle parts are upside down. Are they? Oh. Ah, thank you. The middle parts are upside down. Lovely. That looks cool. That does look cool. I like it. Yeah, so you build something from your own imagination. Right, cool. Ah, dearie me. Oh, I can't wait for it to get warmer. I want to go fishing again. I know the chat are probably sick of me whinging about fishing, but I love fishing. I want to just get out by a nice, beautiful lake with the birds' song and just not be near computers. Oh, it's nice. Okay. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Hang on. Let me just take that out. Put down. Hang on. Just do a slope for now instead, if I'm not going to do an internal corridor. But yeah, just go out fishing. It's just a little bit... It's on the edge of it, really. So the fish are probably feeding in the late afternoon. But it's just on the edge where it's not quite warm enough yet. It's getting there, though. That's a bit awkward. Let's take that. Oops. Fuck. What did I have there? I can't place something there. Oh, have I detached this whole assembly? I might have just detached the whole damn thing. 1 second. Let me just control blueprint it just in case I did cock that up. So yeah, where are people going to enter the ship? That's the thing. We're going to need a easy way of moving around. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Okay. So there are sections of the ship that aren't actually attached. That's fine. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! There were quite a few sections of the... so these were detached and I didn't notice. Ah, that's a shame. Okay, that's fine. Well, you know, lesson learned. Let's fix it. Right, what are we missing? Oh! The gantry was missing as well. So this whole time it was just sitting there, and it was a safety issue waiting to happen. Captain, we forgot to actually weld the gantry onto the vessel. Oh, okay. Oh dear. Yeah, the front fell off. It's no longer in the environment. We've towed it out of the environment. There's nothing out there but birds and fish. 30,000 tons of crude oil. The front piece of the ship, the front fell off. Hang on, symmetry mode off. So I need to attach it to the gantry. There we go. Which one do I want? Grated. I like how in that skit, the guy who's being interviewed almost like starts berating the journalist for asking stupid questions. Oh dear, look at that. The tone is like, why are you asking these dumb questions? The front fell off. Okay. Huh. How have I done that? I've proper done goofed here, everybody. Yeah, take that the whole window frame off. Okay. Thank you, Brackish Brit. Thank you very much, Brackish. Thank you sincerely. Let's try that again. So window. Pop that there. Right, window wall. Oops. What happens to just a regular window? There we go. So with that little plus icon, I can cycle between the different flavors. Right, window left. La-di-da-di-da. I think that's correct. Window mid. That's correct. Yeah. And then window right. Alright. Do those vents close because they don't think there's any cool... Do those vents close? Well, yeah, so if the ship is not pressured, then yeah, they seal. Oh, I didn't... I'm stupid, I didn't put it back in symmetry mode. There we go. Okay. So back to window. Or maybe I should move it further in like that. What would look better? Out or in? Thank you, Mike McGrath. Thank you very much, Mike. Thank you for doing that. Okay, and then left side. Let's try that. Okay, so reattach the front because it was never actually physically on. Alright. So, light armoured slope, just go with a regular light armoured block, like so. Then, put on one of these, which is what was there, like so. And then we had window slopes that went sideways, didn't we? Like this. Cool. Now they're not facing the right way, though. Diagonal window. They were like that before, weren't they? Nope. There we go. Uh-oh, not a good sign. Are they detached again? Ah. Whoops. Okay. Missing one spotlight. We can replace that there. Okay. Cool. So what else flew off? The underside of this flew off, didn't it? Whoops. Pop that there then. Make sure it's attached this time. There we go. Okay. So that's fully attached. What else fell off? Something up here fell off, didn't it? There was a window that flew. Oh god, what's this? Random bits. What? Oh, the connector. Okay. Seal this off. Switch off symmetry mode. Okay. Pop that there. Put down a regular light armored block. Okay. The window on the bridge. Ah, yes, thank you. There we go. So 1 by 1 flat. Yeah, so where is this physically going to attach onto? Well, we might as well just invert it. Just put it on the bridge and then... Hang on. 1 by 1 inverted flat. Like so. And then just have it mounted onto the bridge. Okay. I like it. So again, pretend there's a big turret there. Okay, there's another big hole. So... Looks a bit like a battle barge. Right. For those not familiar with the battle barge, effectively, so imagine a space science fiction thing. So typically in space, Star Wars or whatever, you see a great big ship coming at you. And the scary thing is the ship, right? Because it's full of guns and they shoot stuff. Not a battle barge. Well, yes, a battle barge in 40k does have guns. But the scariest fucking thing about the battle barge is the cargo. Space Marines. Basically, extremely fast, extremely big super soldiers that if they board your ship, and they do, they fire themselves in torpedoes. In fact, by the time you see the battle barge, the torpedoes are probably about to hit your hull. Because you can't detect them, they're silently gliding through space towards you. And once they hit the side of your ship, imagine, I don't know, what would be a comparable, like, non-niche sci-fi thing to mention? Effectively just an unstoppable, like, imagine Master Chief. Imagine 1,000 Master Chiefs just cutting their way through your crew. You stand no chance. One of them on your ship, you're probably fucked. He'll just carve through, take time, but he'll just carve through your ship, blow up your reactor, slaughter your bridge crews. And then they come in groups of like 10 apiece. Your best chance is probably just to self-destruct the ship in the hopes that you get the fucker. And even then, you probably won't. Thank you, Crystal Snow Gaming and Doom Night Fury. Hi there. Thank you, both of you. So what am I doing here? I'm trying to get like an appropriate corner. Yeah. Doesn't look very good, does it? Rethink this. Why not just put the same thing? Hang on. Like this. Yes, so the Space Marines are absolutely terrifying. And they're not just big in the sense that they can just take a few hits. They can. Holy shit. Their armor is more than capable of absorbing the punishment you can dish out towards them. They are fast. They are so fast. Faster than you would think possible for something of that size. Oh no. Lack of symmetry mode again. Whoops. Okay. What about the Tyranids? Also scary. But they're not Space Marines. What's going on here? Why would that... Oh, no. Oh, hang on. I've made a big mistake. I just switched on symmetry mode, but then I left it lopsided, so hang on. Also, I think I've ruined it with the colour, haven't I? Do that. Damn, what have I just removed? There we go. Okay. I'm struggling with this corner. No, I do want it like that. I did as it was before. What about half blocks? Whatever just did. Hang on. Do that, and then just put a half block or something. Ah, oh, looks terrible. Could just leave it. I'll think about it later. Okay, spotlights are on. Right, so what's supposed to be down here then? Spotlights. I guess just put some heavy armor. Okay. Heavy armor block. Pop that there. Pop that there. Heavy armor slope. Let's go with a regular heavy armor block. Just to absorb any hits. Torpedoes. Yeah. Yeah, I need to think about the weapon systems when we get into proper creative survival. I like it though. Okay, so let me just pull that off. Just enclose that. Just start thinking about its space worthiness. Like that. Okay, so I did want to bring this forward a bit, didn't I? Just so, yeah, so what can I do with this? I do rather like that, but I don't think I can get away with it there, can I? Thank you, Pugzif. Pugzif? Thank you very much, Pugzif. Thank you. Let me just save it, just in case I fuck up. The spotlight window is missing. Oh, yes. So it is. That must have been what I deleted a minute ago. Thank you. There we go. Oopsie. Piss. Alright. What setting for block inventory do I normally play with? I don't really fiddle with that, I'm afraid. It's controlled by what the guys select server side. I don't know what they select. Hopefully they don't select too far from default. Okay, am I trying to make it airtight? In a bit, I will. There's a lot in there to make airtight. Holy shit. So yeah, look, we gotta... So I've knocked out all of the... yeah, so there's a fuck ton here. I've even ripped out this bit here. So all of this was supposed to be sealed. So yeah, we're gonna have to... bit of a job to make this airtight. We will, but... yeah, it's gonna be tricky. Alright. That's my captain's quarters. Hey, I like it. Can I put a door on here? Door... internal door, sci-fi sliding door. What's this? Can I bit? Is that like DLC that I don't have? Small. Oh, small sci-fi. Not available for a large ship. Oh, okay. Let's go with a regular door. Switch off symmetry mode. Must remember to switch back on again. Ah, so there's a gap that I need to fix. Okay. And there's the bridge. Okay, carefully. Cool. Back into symmetry mode. Cool. 2 light armored blocks. Bit dour in here. We'll put some proper lighting. Make it look nice. Make it look less grey. Desk, chairless desk corner. Decorative blocks 2. Lab equipment. Is there a mini bar? I'm not going to be aboard this ship without access to alcohol. Bar. Hey, sci-fi bar corner. There we go, yeah. Hang on, interior light. Get an interior light in here so we can see what's going on. Ah, there's a bar, got my drinks, got my, there we go. It's the captain's quarters. Okay, bear with me, just gonna fit, oopsie. Give me the controls. Which interior light was that? That's the trouble. Spotlight, I'm guessing it was this one. Interior light. Meridian Captain's room. Yeah, it's the light. There you get some calming, just slight yellow. Okay. Drop the intensity, up the radius. Hey. Okay. It's cool though, isn't it? Again, you build ships, but so instead of Minecraft where you build a home, you build a ship. Then I can fly this out onto the server, well, if I can build it. Okay, what about crew? What are they going to... Hang on, we need some control panel, right? Control seat, control stations. Here we go. So this will be where any crew work. Like so. Cool. So if I had any weapon systems that they could operate, they'd take control. Start shooting them. Okay. Let's think about getting that sealed a little bit. Same with this. Put a window or something there. Vertical window. Just go with a regular window. Wait, so are these airtight or not? Is that glass in there? Maybe they're not. Maybe I have to trade them out with something. That's fine. We can do that. They're not airtight. That's okay. We'll just trade them out with regular glass then. An easy swap. We can just go sloped. Window slope. Yeah. 1x1 slope. See? So, let's go with up here. Which way around is it? And then we'll just put like a block or something there. Oh, I think I just took out a control chair. Took out something. Okay. Must have been this. Which way around is the right way around? That's the... I think that's correct. Ah, but are they physically... Where are they physically attached? If I disconnect that, would it disconnect them all? I hope not. That's right. Is it detached now? Nope, still seems to be physically attached. Okay, so now if I put in a... There we go. Like that, I think that should now hold it all secure. That's pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. And then in this corner, let's put down... slope maybe. Thank you, Revenant Ghost. Thank you very much, Revenant. Thank you sincerely. Ah, fuck it. Should we just put down a window? Keep it simple. Thank you, Revenant. 1x1 flat. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong way around, isn't it? Oh, no, we'll leave it like that, to be honest. Yeah. Alright. Under here, let's put down a couple of light armoured blocks. So that needs to be either filled in with an armoured block or a window, probably an armoured block to be honest. Thank you, Scammy. Thank you very much, Scammy. Yeah, again, it looks quite Star Destroyer-ish, doesn't it? So, central catwalk with Vader and the Emperor being over there, looking out the window, and Grand Moff Tarkin to one side, looking awkward. Third wheel. And then, down here, you got your crew running around. It's even got the little dots, the little white dots on the floor, which they had in the Death Star. You know, the... So, what was it? The set designer for Star Wars, when they were building the Death Star, he was really annoyed with the fact that there was no light. It was either the lighting producer or whatever, or the set designer. But there was not enough light, so they just went around and started poking holes in the set to make these Imperial-looking light systems. So if you go look at the original Star Wars, look at the Death Star, just the corridors have random like holes cut in the walls to make light. It was just too fucking dark. Yeah, it's a great... No, it's not. It doesn't look half-assed at all. It looks great. Holy shit, they did a great job. But, yeah, so that's a bit of trivia. Captain's quarters. I forgot about the one vent. Before I do that, let me just shimmy the ship to make sure everything's attached. So if I start moving, so what? So there's the door that I placed accidentally. What was that? So a couple of the vents were not attached. Which ones? I see the topmost. The topmost vent on the spotlights not attached. Okay. It looks way cooler though, doesn't it? Look at the front. I need to get some yellow stripes down the front, definitely. Yeah, look how much cooler it looks. And again, imagine those red tiles as big gun turrets. It looks way nicer. And then on the underside, there's just going to be a big slugger. You know what it looks a little bit like? It looks a little bit like the missile frigate from the Homeworld game. It's got more of a like hammerhead shape to the front of it, and it doesn't have any of these spikes. But it's the front pontoons. It looks a little bit like a missile frigate. Yeah, sorry, missile destroyer. I misspoke, sorry. A Wrathawi. Okay. So this is the Meridian MK4, I'd assume. Looking forward to Homeworld 3? I don't know. I don't really know anything about it. Is it made by Relic? Relic, they've had a few, like, hiccups, haven't they? They've gone, I don't want to say they've gone down the toilet, but they've had a lot of, very bad, sorry, before I misspeak. Relic Entertainment. So they were responsible for the first Homeworlds and Dawn of War series and Company of Heroes. So that is a category of greatness. Unfortunately, they've all kind of gone down the shitter, haven't they? So Dawn of War, Relic, Dawn of War 3. So did they make Dawn of War 3? Yeah, they did. Oh, that's a real problem. Holy shit. For those not familiar with Dawn of War 3, what happened is that they made two sequels to their hit strategy game Dawn of War. But the problem is they kept trying to chase new markets. They kept trying to pursue. So the first one was a real-time strategy game. The second game was more like a tactical game, and so much smaller in scope. And the third one was just a MOBA. So they never really had. Sorry, I just have fucked up. They kept trying to chase greener grass on the other side rather than commit to one audience. So ultimately that meant they didn't have an audience. Sorry, what am I doing here? I want this corner block, right? But will that be sealed? No, that's what I had before. That should be fine, so long as I extend this. Yeah, okay. Are me and Cyanide still friends? Yeah! Hope he's alright. I don't see much of him these days, I'm going to be completely honest. He's super busy with his work stuff, and he plays lots of games that, as in we play different stuff at the minute. I hope he's alright. Hope he's having a wonderful time of things. Yeah, he's very welcome to join. Well, I'm going to be honest, I don't think Space Engineers is his type of game. I know that he's in the Space Engineers bullshitteries. He likes to blow shit up. He loves to blow shit up. He doesn't really like to build stuff. He knows what he likes. Let's just put an airlock here for a minute. Oh no, wait, I don't. It's a mod, isn't it? Ah, that's why. Alright. Just put a regular door. But yeah, so the question about, Homeworld 3. I don't know. So yeah, the Relic have made some very stupid, like really obviously stupid errors. And so it's, I don't know, will Homeworld 3 be anything like Homeworld 1 and 2? It kind of needs to be. That's the whole, forgive me for sort of trying to segue into a rant a little bit, but that's kind of the whole idea of a sequel, is that you make something that's inheriting the lessons of the previous entries, or rather the same, like je ne sais quoi, the same essence of it, the same tone, the same genre at the very least. Oh my god, don't change genre. Don't completely, if you're famous for making a strategy game and you release the sequel to that strategy game. Don't make it a MOBA. It's a different genre. Call it something else. There's nothing wrong with that. Sorry, just to clarify, there is nothing wrong. If you want to make a MOBA, go for it. Holy shit. But you gotta call it something other than the name of a real-time strategy series. Okay. Grand Theft Auto kind of changed between, yes, Beheaded, but they didn't change genre. They didn't make the GTA MOBA and then call it GTA 5. Sorry, it makes it sound like I'm shitting on MOBAs. I'm not at all. People enjoy them. They're not for me personally, but lots of people enjoy them. Sorry, what am I doing? I came in here to do something. I've forgotten what it was. My point is more, you've got to set up your expectations correctly. Forgotten what I was doing. The fuck was I doing? MOBA. Sorry, does it stand for Battle Arena? Sorry, what does it actually stand for? It's So yeah, it's the type of game, subgenre of the strategy. Subgenre of strategy, but it's not true strategy, I would argue. So it's where emphasis is placed on a predefined battlefield, normally of equal, symmetrical sides, where strong emphasis is placed on typically a hero unit fulfilling victory conditions, marching forward along set paths towards enemy bases, which are heavily guarded. Though MOBA players usually do not construct buildings or units, which will be a major difference between, against strategy games where you generally do. So it's more emphasis on micromanagement of a single powerful, or a small group of powerful hero units, as opposed to build lots of units and throw them away. Sorry, I came in here for a reason. I've totally forgotten what it was. Never mind. Okay, let's poke a hole in here. Yeah, just put a door here for the minute so I can come and go. Okay. No, that wasn't the reason. The door, yes, but I came in here for a different reason. Cool. Looking good though, isn't it? Okay. So... what's down here then? I should probably just get this sealed off. So we've got our downwards facing hydrogen thrusters. Need to change all the spotlights over to yellow. Get them all the nice same shade. Spotlights, what's that? So 2, 3, 5. Well, does that do it to all of them? Hey, sausage. How you doing, cutie? You alright? Yeah, she's fine. She's just hanging out. Okay. Right, there we go. So we've got some downwards facing. There we go. Half slope blocks. There we go. How do you learn to play the game? I must admit, it is quite tricky, although they have added tutorials now. If you just drop into the survival game mode, there should be these little tutorial pop-ups that will appear. But yeah, it's not super easy to get into. Or you could alternatively just jump into creative and stuff. I have a feeling creative might overwhelm some people though. Keep it simple with the tech tree and survival mode. That would be my advice to start with, at least. Okay. Pop that there. Pop that there. Cool. Thank you, Vixie D. Thank you very much, Vixie D. Let's work on some of the colours now, shall we? So let's take the same yellow from up here. Now have the same stripe extend all the way to the front, like so. Okay, what about this top stripe? So that's good. Should that stripe extend all the way along the windows or nah? What happens if I make this yellow? And maybe this bit yellow. Yeah, that could kind of work. Can I reach in and get this bit here? It's a bit tricky. Whoop. Yes, I can. Right. What about the pontoons? These front prongs, I suppose. But do they look good yellow or no? Yeah, that looks kind of good. Okay. What about underside? There's quite a lot of grey here. Let's put a single stripe going this way, which goes all the way up here. Maybe repeat that here as well. Like so. But should this be yellow? Let's just give it a go. No, I think I've gone too far there. Bear with me. Dial that down and put that grey. Okay. Thank you, Homemade Globe. Thank you very much, Homemade. Will I be able to use drills on this ship, or will I be using a separate drill ship? That is a good question. So typically I apply the drills to the back here, so this piston, but I'm going to be honest, it's always been, whoopsie, it's always been a bit of a persistent headache. So maybe I should think about having some sort of smaller drill. Well, if anything, we need smaller drill ships providing it resources. Or maybe I should just build my own dedicated driller. Did I play Dawn of War 3? Not really, I'm afraid. I used to play Dawn of War 1 quite a lot. Dawn of War 2 happened, and I think I did actually buy it. I think it came free with a different game, actually. I remember owning it, but I don't remember purchasing it. So I don't know how I got that. I played for the first few levels through like a bunch of jungle things, but it was very different. And yeah, it kind of turned me off it, really. Okay, that's definitely heavy armor. And no, I ignored Dawn of War 3. I was sort of like watching on the side. If it was going to turn out decent, then whee. But they clearly didn't look at Dawn of War 1 for inspiration. They were following MOBAs. Whoopsie. I missed a piece at the front. Did I really? What did I miss? What have I missed? Not sure, sorry. Huh. 3 holes above the spotlight? Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with those, to be honest. Because I rather like that look, that pointy bit. I'm not so sure I can extend it all the way. Could always try. If I fuck it up, I can just... No, I have a feeling I'm going to fuck it up. Fuck it. Let's give it a go. Save the blueprint. There we go. It's in symmetry mode. So what have we got there? So we've got some corner slopes and then points. Okay, so let me just take that off, right? Extend the windows. I know that's wrong. So just get that covered. What happens if I start the points here? What will it look like? Like this? See? Okay. Actually, it might need to start here in order to properly cover it. Even then it doesn't fully cover it. Actually, start there. Okay. What does that do? Does that help me? No. Okay. What if we then did this? Take the corner. Sorry, where's the corner? You know, the tiny bit. Can't seem to find... Is that it? Oh, no, no, that's not it. Looks like it, but it's not. It's like a thinner bit. Where is it? Window. Slope corner armored tip. Is this it? Oh. Oh, some new ones actually. Did I not notice these before? Cool. Light armored corner? There it is. Yeah, and do that. And flip that there. So put that point there. Now what happens if... Can I make this look sexy from underneath, maybe? Huh. Take that. Lift this out, maybe? How would one do this? Like that. I don't know. Looks quite coney. It's rather than just a point, it's got like a proper cone. What if I took this? Matsy likes it. Yeah? You think it works? Hang on. What if... How would this work? Do they take up 2 or 1? They take up 2. What if the antenna were being held by these? No, I can't get it high enough, can I? I want it to sort of be gripped almost. What if guns? Forget the antenna. What if they were gun ports? They could look pretty cool. So I can put the antenna back as they were, right? I think they were pointing up like that. Were they pointing up or pointing down? I think they might have been pointing down. Yeah, what about like missile something? Yeah, they were pointing down. Like, hang on. What do we? So here's the trouble. There's way more weapons that. So this is a bad example. So block weapons. Yeah, we don't have a great selection here. So let's just pretend. What if we had like full-on weapon systems mounted under there? In addition, oh, okay. We'd have to see. So bear with me. Let's put a pin in that. We'll have a look and see what that looks like with weapon mounts instead. So we'll get into the server itself, see what actual, say, cool weapons we can stick in there. Lower right corner of the right pontoon is missing a piece. Lower right corner. Lower right corner. This piece. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's fine. To hold a weapon. Maybe. Lower. Lower? Lower. Spotlight, spotlight. Not sure I can see it, sorry. Am I blind? I think it's okay, isn't it? Lower bottom of the ship. Oh no, that's fine. Ignore that bit. Zoom out. I'm trying to spot it. So comparing the difference. I think it's okay. Right. Yeah, looks not too bad. I'm curious to see what sort of weapon systems we can get in the proper thing. Okay. Yeah, I'll figure it out. It's fine. But yeah, that's the Meridian. So again, ignore the red patches, pretend they're turrets. This is the Meridian MK3. It's newly redesigned bridge. Although I'm not so sure about the pointy bits, bear with me. We'll decide when we determine if there's any decent weapons we can mount there. Yeah, and then imagine this being like the back of a weapon that's firing. It's cool, isn't it? This is so much better open plan. Take those off. So they were there to make sure this was airtight. And those are windows, so they are actually airtight. What are they? What are we looking at here? That's my cryopod. Conveyor systems. Gyroscopes. Edge of the catwalk here. There's my jump drive, my cargo bay. Not fully airtight. It's going to take some work to get it airtight, to be honest. Indeed, Auron. She's had a good run around with a Pomeranian that she met this morning. She practically fell in love with the thing. It was hard. It was difficult to separate them because they were just having so much fun. They were running around like crazy and chasing each other, and they would both flop on the ground and just start nuzzling each other. They only just met each other, but they were going super crazy for one another. Hopefully they'll meet again. Yeah. Okay, so let's go outside for a second. Let's save the design. Okay. Right, so Control B. 1 second. Status Meridian. So this is the Meridian Heavy MK4. Redesigned Boog. Search for the other Meridians and just delete the ones that I do not require. That's fine, they can stay, it's just a few megs. Okay, quit to main menu. Okay. Join server, bear with me. Just selecting the right server. Right. Indeed. Hopefully this one won't explode as quickly. It's just waiting to connect. Bear with me. There we go. Connecting. But yeah, alas, forgive me, there's not really much happening this week. Just gonna crack on with editing fairly soon. Looking at the time, it's already 9 minutes past 1. So immediately after the stream, I need to go and clean the oven. So get that ready for this afternoon because I need to make some sea bass on a bed of potatoes and tomatoes. So yeah, gonna do that. I really should go for a run. I've been holding it off a few days because I hurt my neck. I'm feeling a bit better now, but maybe I shouldn't push it. Wait until it's properly healed. Yeah. I'm feeling quite... I really want to go for a run, though. I'm feeling quite cooped up. I like running. Okay. I have a date? No. Just nice. I bought some nice fish. I want to cook some nice fish. Go for a walk instead? W word? Yes, indeed. I do with Lou. Indeed. Well, I wouldn't say that I'm particularly skilled, but I do enjoy cooking. Rakiyare. Sorry, Rakharia. I just like it. I like to cook lots of hearty meals with lots of spice and meat, and then I like to freeze it and put them in portions in the freezer, so I don't have to faff around with that bullshit when I'm tired after work. When I'm done with editing for the day, I'm like, oh fuck it, I just want to eat something. So I just slap some rice in the rice cooker and get a portion of, say, chili con carne from the freezer in a Tupperware pot. Indeed, stews as well. Haven't made one in a while though. Oh Jesus, it's loud. Sorry. Hang on. Okay. Just logging into the server. Bear with me. So I believe I died last time, didn't I? Yeah. So I've lost all of my equipment. Whoops. Okay, here we are. So this is the ZF server, Earth base, with everyone with their individual designed ships. That's Birdie's lobster on its plate. This was my previous where my ship was parked, but the cradle got destroyed. There's my drill bro. Hopefully it's charged. Let's have a look. Hey, drill bro. What's your current battery status? Fully recharged. Good. Things are going well then. What about your cargo capacity? What do you have aboard? You're currently empty. We'll get some ice before we head back. Sorry, wait. My battery's being taxed just by thrusting forward? Why? Did I set any on recharge mode? I did. My bad. There we go. Cool. Batteries are still being taxed. No, they're not. They're fine. Maybe it just took a minute to engage. Alright. Just fly over to the ice lake, get some ice, and then take it back to the building cradle, which is just over there. So I've got like a separate building cradle with its own independent inventory. No fuel? It's okay. This one runs on atmospheric thrusters, which do not require propellant. Only electricity. Okay. These holes where we've been taking ice from this ice lake. Here we go. Just going to grab some. So also, for those who aren't familiar with this, note the shape of... See where my cockpit is in the middle? So that's actually the moon lander. So when you start the game, you're given a basic lander based on the planet that you start on. The moon lander is just like a wheeled rover thing. I've actually shaved off the wheels and have kept the central frame as the chest cavity of my drill bro miner. The design remains. Okay, checking cargo. Yeah, I think we're good. Filled with ice. Lovely jubbly. Oh, we're heavy. There we go. And now we're being taxed a bit. Okay. Okay. I just had one of my... Yeah, my hydrogen engines are working. I'll switch those off. Just to make sure that the ice that we're bringing is used only for... making hydrogen. We've got solar energy and wind turbines here, so... Okay, I'll fly back to my cradle. So it's got 17 minutes of power on its own power, so we hook this thing up to the base and it just recharges on its own. Okay. Did I move to escape the sorters? No, I just moved so I'd have my own private inventory just over here. I haven't moved far anyway. I'm just literally just over here, just over the hill. Okay. Looks like an anime villain. It's Drill Bro with his laser nipples. Although they're not lasers right now. Thank you, Riff. Thank you very much, Riff. There it is. There's my base, just on the side of that hill. Okay. Hi there, Social. ZF Social is in the chat, everybody. Okay. So, you see at the base of the cliff there, just being rendered now, that dark mark is my capital ship, the Meridian. So that's the Meridian MK2? Meridian Heavy MK2. So it's little more than a shell now. I've been pulling the components off using the construction vessel that I have. So yeah, I'm going to continue that task. In the cradle, you can see the rough shape and projected hologram that I had last night. So I'm just going to update the hologram and you will see the new blueprint that we can print. Thank you, Kaporian. Thank you very much, Kaporian. So all we have to do is provide the relevant metal. Oh, we're very heavy. I best be careful. 13 minutes of power with this level of burn. I should really put some additional batteries on this thing, including the upgraded batteries that the mod includes. Okay. Yeah, kind of the Kinderwagen. But again, if my face gets revealed, it's not like a huge disaster or anything. It's more just my face is very boring. Yeah, I'm aware of my strengths and my face is not it. Twitch is full of very generic looking white guys just staring off into the middle distance. Yeah, I could add to it, but it's fucking why? There we go. Besides, it's also a little bit self-serving in the sense that your imagination is way more favourable to people when you can't actually see them and you can only hear their voice. Picture all of the radio presenters over the years who look like they have faces for radio. You didn't imagine them looking like that, did you? Nope. You thought, oh, I thought they'd be like an Olympian-type Herculean figure with that voice. But no, they just look like, you know, they've been left out in the sun too long. Oh, my visor's down. There we go. We can breathe. So yes, by intentionally not showing my face all the time, yeah, I'm exploiting that a little bit. Thank you, Nix. Thank you very much. Thank you sincerely, sir. Right. My hydrogen. Yes, my hydrogen. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, my bottle. Good shout. Thank you very much. Do I have any spare? It's a bit of a mess at the minute. Any spare bottles? Maybe in here somewhere. There we go. One hydrogen bottle. O2 generator. It's not actually hooked up to the system. That's probably because I've... There it is. Is this side not hooked up? I thought it was. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, here's a pipe network. See? Is it not physically attached? No. Cargo container. Right. Small cargo container. O2 generator. Yeah. Yeah, they're physically attached. Right? So, wait, small cargo... Yeah. What's the problem? Alright. Anyway, so yes, for those just joining, so have a look at the... yeah, so this is my build cradle. So effectively, I've made a frame. It's just a simple frame mounted on the side of this cliff, where it's got some solar energy and wind turbines to keep the whole thing powered. And any building vessels, I can just attach them to the side in order to get some free energy. And the ship, you'll note the frame, like Mass Effect 2 Reaper baby, being built here. And what I do is I extend welders from the top of the scaffold to just drop down and deliver the resources as and when they're needed. Now, I'd access it remotely, but I don't think I can. It does not currently have the antenna built, so I'll have to get a board. Bear with me. So in survival mode, every single thing that you place in the world counts as its own separate grid. So what I've done here is separate from the base. You see up there that red blob there. So that's a projector block on a landing leg. So this counts as its own separate grid. So long as that projector block is physically attached to this, when I switch on the projector, hang on, you get a paint by numbers effectively. So the projector gives you a paint by numbers of what the grid could be if you just add metal. So, switch it on. Blueprints. Meridian. Sort by latest, please. Here it is. Meridian with the redesigned Boog. Now right now it's just showing me the blocks that I can build because they're physically attached. But if I order it not to do that, bear with me. fuck, where's another interface? There it is. So I'm going to tell the projector to just give me the full everything. Show everything, please. There's the Meridian. So, she doesn't exist, she's just a hologram right now. But all I have to do is apply the metal, mined and properly refined, and turned into components, of course. Just apply it to the superstructure, and we'll be able to build the ship. You can do it by hand if you wish. Some people do. You can use a welder ship like up here for a bigger inventory, or you can use a building scaffold like I have here. This ship is now larger than the scaffold, so we're going to have to extend the scaffold if we want to build the front. Okay. So, truth be told, I need to finish ripping up the remains of the Meridian before it gets salvaged by a cleanup script, because there's some good material down there. So I'm just going to go and do that. Batteries are fully recharged. So this is my construction vessel. Let's go get it. Thank you, Demon Getsu. Thank you very much, Demon. Thank you kindly. Inertial dampeners off. We're falling. Cool. And thank you, Easy GG Mate. Thank you very much. Damn, it looks like pieces of it have already been cleaned up. That's fine. There we go. Blades are spinning. Let's do some salvaging. So right now, instead of just raw metal that I have to rebuild into components, the grinders are doing the exact same thing as my hand grinder, and they're giving me the complete components. So I don't have to rebuild fresh power cells. Well, power cells, yes, but say construction components. I'm pulling them right now. What piece of the ship are we looking at here? I'm guessing this is... So this is the underbelly of the ship, isn't it? It's rolled onto its side, onto its roof. We're hacking at... So that's one of the lower point defense guns. Oh yes, and before we go, I want to have a look at some of these weapon systems we could... Oops. Mount onto the front. Okay. You're very welcome, Nicholas. All the best, Nicholas. Or Nicholas. Hope you're well. Hope you're A-okay. Thank you, Silent Jojo. Thank you very much, Silent Jojo. I realise that taking the lower blocks is probably not the best course of action if the whole thing rolls down on my head. But then I'll only have myself to blame. Ah, hang on, looking at it, I need to take those thrusters. They're expensive. Whoa, we're getting heavier now. Best be careful. One of the challenges of building in a gravity well. There we go. Thrusters, thrusters. Whoa, hello. Whoa. There we go. Just like that. The whole thing rocks. Whoa. Shit. Here we are heavy. How long will it take to build the ship? Once I've got the materials, a couple of hours. Less, maybe. Just another one of these streams, effectively. Because we can just dip the building cradle welders straight down and just start painting the materials on. It's really quite cool. There we go. That's a weapon system we're just attaching. Might as well take all this metal. Also to reduce lag for the server, rather than just leave it here for a cleanup script. How did I crash? I was coming in for a dock with very little fuel, and then the game crashed on me. Sorry, that's not entirely true. I was docked, but I wanted to shimmy the connector down, and so I disconnected it, and as I started to sink, I tried to fix it, and then the game crashed, and then the whole thing rolled down the hill. I could have raised the thing and fixed it, but honestly I wanted to redesign the front of the ship anyway, and it probably would have been faster to rebuild it rather than spend ages building massive engines on the side of it, then lifting it, and then figuring out which bits are damaged, when some components could be seriously damaged on the inside. Okay, almost at our max capacity. There we go. There we go. How do you get the welders to get in the inside so the welders won't build the first thing it touches? So I extend them with the building cradle. I extend them with pistons all the way down to the lowest part of the superstructure, and then I very slowly make the pistons retract, very slowly, building as they go, like a 3D printing type thing. I would show you, but I don't have the cradle built right now. I could always... Yeah, why not? Let's give it a go. Let me show you. Okay, rising back up. Yes, vacuum. That's the same debris. Hi there, Zam Rabbit. I hope you're very well. Oh, you've been watching the Kerbal streams? Hey. Yes, I hope your house move is going very smoothly. All the best to you, Zam. Folks, that's Zam Rabbit. She's a talented artist. Okay, coming into land. Just going to dock it. Need to watch the weight because we're much heavier than we were before. Therefore, we could easily have an accident like that. Oof. Yep. One of my thrusters just burnt one of the scaffolds. It's fine. Easily replaced. Can other players see the projections? Yes, they can. Right, so let's demonstrate. Let's demonstrate. Let's go up here. Projector. Show only the buildable, please. There we go. So these are the blocks that are physically touching. It's a little inconvenient. That refinery could prove to be in the way. Alright, so let's... Can we get away with this one? Let's find out. Piston, 2. Welders. Many. Piston, let's go and place you here. I need the parts. So by adding those blocks to the build queue, I only need to press the middle mouse button there in order to retrieve the components. Go up here. This could be a bit of a pain, actually. The fact it is physically in the way. Hang on. So that's not normally how it is. Hang on. 2 pistons. Then 1 welder. Sorry, bear with me. Right. Welding, welding, welding. Oh, damn. I don't have my decent tools. I died with them. Never mind. Go back and grab some large steel tubes. Large steel tubes. Sort by my own inventory. Grab some of those, please. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Is there a mod I would highly recommend for Space Engineers? Not really. Well, I don't know. Forgive me, I'm not really much of a mod guy. Although I will say that the inclusion of the NPC... Are you moving? The inclusion of the NPCs, which I believe was either Digi or Mag's idea, has been pretty damn cool as something to fight. But, they took a lot of tweaking. Hi there, Joinkers. ZF Joinkers in the chat, everybody. There we go. Right, so now let's build this welder. One second. Okay, so I'm going to order the pistons to extend. Pistons, please extend yourselves. There we go. Right, now, rather annoyingly, So I would typically have welders on the left side along with the right-hand side. Sorry, my left-hand side now. But that refinery is going to block it. Maybe I should just... Ah, it's a lot of metal. Piss. Let's just do it. For the sake of demonstration. So just pretend that that refinery's not there. Hang on. Just going to cut it out of the way. It's going to block the welders as they rise. That's the problem. It's a lot of metal. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay, 600 steel plates, just moving them into my own inventory with my hand welder, grinder even. There we go. Joink says he tried the game yesterday. You've rarely been this frustrated due to a game. So yeah, fun game. Yeah. Don't get attached to stuff you build. Treat it a little bit like DayZ in that regard. You will lose your ships a lot. Blueprint everything, Joink. With Control B. Like, this is the third time I'm rebuilding my ship. You lose shit a lot. Okay. Piss. So what I'm doing right now is I'm making rows of these welding blocks attached to this piston. Okay. Now I'm just going to go up here. Can I get like a rough approximation? So steel plates. I wish we had that overlay. There's like an overlay thing you can program to show exactly what you have in your system. Is there anything we're absolutely lacking? Construction components. Let me just order up a bunch of different things. So back to my main assembler. Give me 1,000 small steel tubes. Give me 300. Yeah, give me a ton of those. Give me a whole load of motors. Just ordering up a bunch of stuff that we might not have. Thank you, Velenon. Thank you very much. Oh yes, battery components as well. 1,000 might be too much. And thank you, Sabatinsky. Thank you. Right, I'll leave that doing its thing. So, observe. This one welder, if I go to its control panel, need to back away quickly, in fact, fly higher up. Welder, I order you to weld the welder next to you. Welders next to you, I order you to weld the welders next to you. Welders next to the welders that is being welded, I order you to weld the welders next to you. Ta-da! Now then, are they missing anything? That's the trouble. So this might not work very well if we're missing any components, so just yeah, if it doesn't go flawlessly, we can fix it later. For now, though, observe. I need a control. Is there like an antenna on here? Did we build any antenna? I can't remotely access it. That's the trouble. I have to physically touch it. Okay, just physically touch it. Here we go. So I'm going to go to the pistons, and I'm going to... Wait, what? Piston? Oh, no, they're on the build... Oh, no, sorry, they're on the build cradle. I'm dumb. They're on the build... I can remotely access them. Sorry, I'm being stupid. So, remotely accessing the antenna system. Turn those pistons off. Switch them on. Welders, build my ship. So the welders are now rising. Very slowly, they will 3D print everything in their path. There we go. Starting with the base of the ship. The undercarriage. There we go. I might wish to halt their progress if they encounter something tough. Well done. Carry on. It's cool, isn't it? Inside the superstructure of the ship. Best get out of the way, otherwise I might block a block from being made. There we go. Thank you, Executive Order. Thank you very much. Now, due to the way in which I've made my cradle, well, the ship was actually, it's larger than it used to be, so it's not entirely my fault, but this cradle is a bit shallow, so I'll have to pull all the welders off and just build them shallower next to do the top bit. But yeah, if you put rows of these and make them go higher to clear the ship entirely, you could just 3D print the entire ship in one go. It would take some time to set up, but you could totally do that. And some people do. They have huge just rows of these welders just mass producing whatever ship they wish. Thank you, the hydrogen. So if fighter ships, for example, are way easier to do. You can mass produce a shit ton of fighters using the same pattern again and again and again. So you have 20, 30 of these fuckers. Okay. That's fine, Joink. Don't you worry, sir. It gets easier. Alright. So, yes, as mentioned, in order to do the top bit, I just have to redo. Hang on. Welders. Please stop being welders. Thank you. Wish I had my better tools for this, it'd be way faster. Ah, damn. It'd be problematic. Yeah, I don't want those components in there. Hang on. Go here to the large cargo bay, please. Large cargo, select all the welders. Just pull out this scrap metal. Pull up. Sorry, where are they getting the scrap metal from, I wonder? Yeah, that is kind of strange. They got a whole load of scrap metal in here. It should be being taken to the refinery. Why is it not being taken to the refinery? Refinery? What are you doing? Hold up. Refinery 1 and 2. Scrap. Oops. No? There's definitely a problem here in my base. I do have one sorter. But the scrap shouldn't be there. Unless it is. Hang on. Is there scrap in here? All comps and tools. Oh, okay, maybe that's the answer. Maybe I'm just dumb. Put all this here. How much scrap are we talking? Scrap, 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 scrap. I need to get like a proper sorting system on. Oh, how do I just double click? There we go. That's gonna take a while. Any more scrap? So yeah, this is like... Where's my grinder on? Stop it. There we go. Put it in here, and then it should be able to be accessed. Yep, there we go. Refineries have got it. Yeah, it's a ton of... Yeah, loads of iron. Free iron. Fully refined. Right, here we go. So, let me just pull these off. What is the time? It's already 20 minutes to 2. I do need to bog off and get on with work, to be honest. I've got to go clean this oven. Okay. But yeah. Am I going to rebuild the scaffold? So I'm going to extend the scaffold. So so when... Hang on. Let me just put the projector on foot. Well, no, I don't need to. So the front of the ship is quite larger now, so it extends this way. So I'll make the build scaffold extend over here, and I may as well fix the error here. So raise those pistons up, so I don't have to. So it can build the whole thing in one go. But yeah, as you see, this is the engineering deck of the Meridian. So the very tail of it with the engines mounted there. Yeah. It's coming on, isn't it? Oh, hold up. Okay, that's a slight error on my part. I forgot that we had a jump drive sealed in. I can actually get rid of that, can't I? Or, basically, I don't... Well, I could get 2 jump drives. It would let me travel way further. I'll think about it. Anyway, so, let me just turn off the projector block so I'm not providing any unnecessary lag. There we go. So I'll leave that here for this afternoon. I need to go and get on with work. So thank you for watching, everyone. This was a bit of Space Engineers and yeah, playing on the ZF server. Again, I do very strongly recommend Space Engineers. If you're into Minecraft, you'll be into this. It's very, very similar, except this time you build ships instead of homes. Before I go, please know that I'm working on a video essay segment for the YouTube channel. I'm going to level with you. I don't wholly know if it's going to be good or bad. I think this is more my self-doubts eating into me right now, but we'll see. So I'm just going to sort of commit. When it's done, let me know, is the plan. So, yeah, I'm just sort of doing something on the side so I don't go crazy editing the same bullshittery format again and again. So, yeah. Not really, ye old Jewton. It's something related. It's in the survival genre, but it's not necessarily DayZ. You'll see. Right, so I'll bog off and be back later this evening for probably this, to be honest. I've been enjoying this. So, yeah. My cryopod so I can log off. Okay. She's going to go to the dog sitter, as per usual. Hang on. Oh. Thank you, Executive Order and Sabatinski and Velenon and Newfish. Thank you. Right, on with the editing. Okay, bear with. Who's doing what in my clan? Let's have a look. So, ZF clan. So Cyanide is currently playing some War Thunder. Sheep is doing some War Thunder. Edberg is doing Uncharted 4. Bevril is doing some Minecraft, and Harry is doing some Valorant. Okay, in which case, let me hand you over to... Who haven't we hosted up? Could just hand you over to Sai, to be honest. Why not? I'll just hand you over to Sai. So, hang on. Sai is... what's he doing? He's getting into a plane, I think? I'm not sure. He's either getting into a plane or he's going to shoot a plane. I'll leave you in his company. So, thank you very much. Have a lovely afternoon, everybody. See you again soon, and have a nice, smooth Wednesday.